shoulder, hind leg. Yeah, she does this perfectly, because I think what most people don't notice is that your horse putting the shoulder towards you, looking away, is more or less the same as the horse kicking you in the face. And it's not because the horse is mean. I think it's basically because the horse doesn't trust me to take the guard. So the horse is standing, looking away, with the shoulder towards me and taking the guard. And if something happens, the horse will save himself and run off and turn away from the person and then kick the person in the face. Actually, obviously has a tendency to do it. So then I'm just walking away. I'm like, if you want to be together with me, don't put your shoulder towards me and don't put your hind leg towards me. But she's a very sweet horse. I don't think there's a bad bone in her body. But all horses are very sweet horses. And still people get kicked and bitten. And I think it's because they don't notice this behavior of putting the shoulder towards someone and looking away. They think that's kind of cute and nice and start petting the horse. And the horse spooks and runs off, turns the hind leg towards the person and kicks them in the face. And they are like, the horse kicked me out of nowhere. You know, to me it's kind of obvious what the horse is doing. The reason I'm showing you this, how I led her out of the stable, is because if I had been leading her out of the stable, you know, like this, that would be a contradiction to what I want to teach this mare. I want to teach her to have some distance and to pay attention. And the key here is to get the horse at a distance away from you so that the horse can actually see you. So usually I often start by kind of holding quite towards the end of the lead rope, and I start walking and I want her to kind of drag behind and be further away from me. Because if I'm here, she can't see me. I'm in her space and she can't really see me. And the bigger the horse, the further away the horse needs to be. So if I kind of start walking, yeah, this is very nice. And I have her at a distance. And I want outside turns. So I want to turn this way and have her on the outside. Yeah, this is great. I think she's probably quite used to being beside the person who is leading. But by having her on the outside in the turns, she will come further behind me, like this. Yeah. She is quite attentive. And now again, I notice her gazing out. And also now she's not having the shoulder towards me, but she has this kind of cheekbone a bit towards me. That's also a sign. But this was not a bad start at all. She's very sweet and a very kind of warm horse. She likes humans, so she has been very well handled. She doesn't seem to be kind of like traumatized or very scared or having huge problems. Because if she had huge problems, I would start with her at liberty and with a greater distance. I wouldn't start doing this. And if she was starting kind of bucking and jumping around and being crazy, I would also just let her loose. But this is also typical of horses who have this problem of focusing and having the person taking the guard, is that they are often standing like that and they are neighing and calling out for other horses. Let's see, I will have to plan my turn. Yeah, here she is. I am going this way and I'm making the lead rope very long. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that was good. She's looking at me. Yes, she is. Very nice. I think I will let her loose. Good girl. This is very nice. Yes, good girl. So this can be a good first session and a good first result. Like, this is what I wanted her to kind of do, and she did it. Yeah, now she's taking the guard a bit again, but that's, you know, what the horse does most, the horse does best. And I think she's been doing this quite a bit. And it's something, it's a bit difficult for us humans to notice this, where the horse has the focus. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. But the end here was actually, you know, she did what I wanted her to do. She looked at me and she stopped with the distance. She didn't kind of come into my space and put her shoulder towards me and started looking around. Yeah, like she's doing now. Let's see if we can get an outside turn. Yes, perfect. Yeah, good girl. This is very nice. Yeah, I have a lick in the chew. That's awesome. A long one too, and a lowering of the neck. This is great. I think I'm going to end there. Yeah. She's like she's reading my mind. Yes, you are. She noticed that little body language I did, was like, I think I'm going to end here. And it's not like the horse can't be in our space and we can't engage with our horse either. But it's more like a question of being able to do both. I will go this way and take an outside turn and see if I can get her eyes on me. Yeah, there I have her eyes. Now I have her eyes. Good. This is a nice way to end.